Hey folks, welcome back to George Does Stuff. I'm George, I do stuff. This is the worst knife review channel on YouTube. If that's what you're looking for, you just found it. Lucky you. Actually, I feel sorry for you. Anyhow, as always, I want to like to learn how to speak good. That's what I want to like to do. I want to like to thank my subscribers. I never ask anybody to subscribe to this channel, so those of you who do, I very much appreciate it. I never ask for subscribers, I never ask for likes. I will ask for comments because I love interacting with you guys, and I try to answer every comment I get. I like knowing what's on you guys' mind. Today we have a fun one. I recently purchased a knife through Blade HQ during their Knife of Palooza sale, and this knife was the knife that I got free. I will hint a little bit as to this is the knife that I purchased to get that knife for free, but I'm not going to tell you what this is yet because I like keeping secrets. So without further ado, there it is, the Cold Steel KYOTO. This is a knife that's never been on my radar. I do have some cold steel knives. I do like the cold steel knives that I have. My goodness, hopefully I edit that out. If not, I apologize. This knife is just kind of a funky little knife, and it just definitely was not anything that was along the lines of something I was looking for. That being said, I got it now, and let's take a look. I have not opened this up, so this will be, you and I will be looking at this for the first time together. This is an actual unboxing. Bum, ba, da, ba. Oh my God, this knife is so small. It's so small, but that's still cool. Check that out. So it has got a rubberized, it looks like that it might be woven, but that is not woven. That's just rubber that's been formed to make it look like it's actually wrapped. Got a really nice little Kydex sheet though. That's good looking. Does not, as far as I can tell, really have a drain hole, which if you've watched some of my fixed blade reviews is something you really want with a fixed blade, particularly if it's not with a stainless steel. Now this knife is made out of 8CR14 MOV, and I will be honest, I do not know the stainless properties of that steel. It might be extremely corrosion resistant. Some of these budget steels are. It may be extremely corrosive, period. It might just rust instantly. I honestly don't know. If I find the answer, I'll pop it up there, as well as putting the dimensions up there. Boop, 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 boop. The dimensions are actually on the box. I'll read them off to you, but I'll still post them up. Again, the blade length is 3 1/4 inches. The overall length is 6 5/8 inches. The steel is 8CR14 MOV, as I just mentioned. The weight is 3.3 ounces. The blade thickness is 3 millimeters, and the handle is 3 inches, 3 3/8 inches, and it's Cray X, whatever the hell Cray X is. I have no idea, but it says Secure X here, so they might be lying to themselves as well as us. It says Secure X on both sides. So let's pop her open. Oh man, look at that. That is a cute little Japanese-inspired knife. I think that's really cute that it has this little finger guards on it. This is like a knife for little people. If I were like 3 foot something, this would be kick ass. It'd be like Sting from Lord of the Rings or something. It does not feel sharp. It looks like they did a good job grinding down the edge, but it does not feel sharp at all. It is made in China. It does have the cold steel stamped on there. It has the model, the KYOTO, on there. KYOTO being a Japanese city. The spine is rounded over. I gonna assume this is full tang. I have no idea. let's compare it to some knives. I was going to compare it to some fixed blade knives, but this knife is so small, I'm going to go ahead and compare it to folding knives. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start off by comparing it to the Cold Steel Tough Light, which is not a big knife, and yet very close in the overall length. Let's see, let's do the Deca Hogue, which is bigger than this knife. So if you know how big a Deca Hogue is, which is that big, you will know that this is smaller than that, which is kind of funny for a fixed blade, especially for a fixed blade. This is my little X-Took. This is a very short, small knife, short and stubby, which is a decent comparison right there. And last but not least, let's go ahead and throw in the Kershaw Bel Air. Why not? Or you know what? Better yet, let's do a Parrot 2. We'll put a Parrot 2 in there because hopefully that's a knife that everybody can kind of have an idea of how big a Parrot 2 is. So this knife disappears next to a Parrot 2. It is a tiny, tiny knife, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with being a tiny knife. Hey man, tiny knives need love too. That's what it says in the bathroom. What? No, wait. So anyhow, yeah. So there you go. That is the Cold Steel KYOTO. It has the sheath is very nice. Kydex. It does not have a drain hole, like I said, which could be a problem depending on the corrosive properties of the corrosive resistance properties of the steel. But goes in there nice, satisfying click. That's nice. That's fun for the whole family. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to cut test this, and I have a very bad feeling about this cut test. This knife does not feel sharp. To be honest, I mean, this knife, I would just consider this a novelty knife. It just doesn't seem constructed like a knife that I really want to carry for anything. But anyhow, it is adorbs, no doubt about that. It's a very cute knife. Let's see if it cuts, and I'm scared. No. No, this knife is no. This knife is dull. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is not a sharp knife. It's a dull knife. I mean, there's a spot on there, like right there, that feels sharp. The rest of this knife it feels like a movie prop or something. It's really dull. I may put an edge on this and come back and show you guys my handiwork, or this may go in a drawer and never see a light of day again. It's a tough call. This is not a knife I would purchase. I believe this knife is $25 normally. I don't think I would suggest anybody buy this knife unless you absolutely just want to have a really cute looking Japanese-inspired, Chinese-made knife. But it's definitely cute, and I definitely don't regret getting it for free. I mean, for free, it's great. And I have a feeling this will probably actually take a pretty good edge. It's just a guess. But yeah, so there you have it. Again, if I didn't do it, I'll put the price and the DEMs up there. And if I did do it already, well, then you got to see it. And so what are you complaining about? I don't know. All right, folks. Another trip down weird lane. I've had some really weird knives lately, and this one is no exception. I like it. I wouldn't recommend it, but I like it. If you get one for free, I'd say go for it. Otherwise, it's definitely not a knife that I would seek out personally. That's it. That's all I got for you folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon.